Steve Joyce, thank you for taking the time.
Glad
Appreciate
to be
it.
here. New job, new role, everything's new.
Yeah, I got to make sure not to ask you about Choice Hotels, your former employer. I got to ask, so I was reviewing, what is it, Dine Brands, no longer Dine
Dine
Equity.
Brands Global Inc., but we call it Dine Brands.
Dine Brands. What have you been telling investors since you've joined over the summer? The stock is up basically like 70%. What are you telling? What are you telling on the phone?
Well, I'm telling them the truth, which is, look, we've already got a lot of good things going for us.
Yeah.
But we have a couple of issues that we need to deal with where we're less relevant to our core consumer and restaurant guests than we needed to be. And we needed to update some restaurants, and we needed to help some restaurants go away. And so we've been working on that diligently through 17. We're still going to have a little bit that left in 18. But we're really starting to have some fun. We're doing some great promotions. Our advertising is really resonating with our guests. The team members in the restaurants love it because all of a sudden they're full again. And we're doing some pretty exciting things. We had an all-you-can-eat riblet and chicken tender special in January, paired with a $2 Blue Moon.
Can't get enough of those riblets.
Okay. Well, we sold 4 million units of riblets,
wow,
which is 2.5 million pounds of riblets. Yeah. We ran out of riblets. So, and now we're on the burger commercial, which comes with a $1 Mama, which is a Bahama Mama for $1. Yeah. And you know what it's doing? It's just injecting some fun because the folks that attract, look, we're a very young company anyway. Half of our customers in both brands are under the age of 34. So, but we skew well across the entire demographic. And so all generations like our restaurants, love our restaurants actually. Sure. And so when we do these specials, we get large groups, heavily skewed towards female and skewed towards African American, Hispanic, which are all target markets for us. Sure. So, and it's just fun and people enjoy it. When we did the first one, which was the Dollarita, which was a $1 margarita in October, we had Jimmy Fallon drinking one on the Tonight Show.
Can't beat that.
It's just, not all of them are going to be that popular, but it's a fun thing for everybody. A company had been through a lot of transition in the last 18 months, and now to see people looking and seeing the energy, amongst our team members, it's really kind of fun.
You are fresh off your investor day, and there are a couple targets here that jump off the page at me. Low single-digit sales growth, double-digit EPS growth annually up till 2022. How do you get there?
Well, actually, it's pretty simple. We are a cash machine. We're 100% franchised. We have a model that every time we add a restaurant, it flows through at 90%. Okay, so our cash flow is going to grow significantly. We're going to use that for share repurchase as well as a strong dividend. We just adjusted the dividend.
Safe?
Dividend, well, we adjusted. We brought it down, but we're still at the high end of the industry. Gotcha. And so we wanted to be very thoughtful how we do it, but we also told them, look, our number one job is return of value to shareholders. We're going to take those additional dollars that we would have put into a dividend, and we're going to use it to buy back shares because that's the most efficient return to you. So with a combination of the share repurchase, a high teens EPS growth, and a 4+% dividend, we think we can achieve 20+% returns, total shareholder, cash on cash.
How many restaurants do you envision you have to cut to make those targets?
Well, look, we said in Applebee's in particular, and IHop's actually having a great development year, and they just have normal transition kind of things. So, but Applebee's needed to be pruned. We said at the beginning of last year, look, it's probably going to be about 150 restaurants, and by the end of 18, it'll probably be right around 150. So, but those were restaurants that had low unit volumes. The market had moved away from them. Some of them were obsolete product, and so they needed to go. Now, it's a very delicate conversation when you talk to franchisees. Some of them wanted to continue to try. Most of them agreed that they weren't viable long term, and so we worked with them to actually create a stable and graceful exit for those properties and making sure that the team members got placed in other restaurants. So it's really been a cooperative effort between the franchisees and between the company. The company has stepped up and made significant contributions. We put $30 million into the ad fund to help continue to promote the brand. Sure. And so the franchisees see that and they love where we're going with the direction.
There has been a lot of restaurant M&A, Inspire Brands. We had Paul Brown in here. He's telling us he might be looking at buying another brand. Rumors are swirling this week. Restaurant Brands might be looking at Domino's Pizza. Are you an acquirer?
We are an acquirer, but we're not headhunting. We're looking for tuck-in acquisitions or joint ventures.
Nothing huge.
Nothing big. We want to do, look, what I want is something in different categories. We are the #1 restaurant chain in both family dining and casual dining 10 years running. We've got those categories covered. I want something in fast casual. I want something in fast casual that might be ethnic, or it might be healthy halo related, or it might be both. And so, but we want to look at a chain that's less than 100 units. Because look, in today's market, you're going to overpay. I'm okay overpaying for 70 units. I'm not okay overpaying for 700. So what we want to do is find the right team that wants to grow their dream from a regional concept to a national one. We have financial support that we can give them. We have purchasing power that will really help a starting up entity.
Sure.
And more importantly, we know how to franchise in a big way. And so those are really attractive qualities for a potential acquisition target. And look, we're interested in joint venturing with folks. We want to take a brand that we think can be a national concept, and we want to partner with a group that wants to participate in what they help create. Obviously, we need to own the majority of the brand, and we'll take it over time.
Sure.
But we want to partner with folks, and we think we're going to find some exciting stuff.
How do you turn, stepping back for a second, turned around Choice Hotels, phenomenal run there. You're already starting to turn around this company. How do you turn around an old company? I mean, they've been around for a while, Applebee's and IHop. There's not Apple iPhone stuff here.
Well,
what's your playbook?
Yeah, the playbook is simple. It's all about the talent, right? So first of all, you have to make sure you have the right talent. And at Choice, it took us a while to get the talent right, but we did. We have an incredibly talented team. Most of them are new at Dine, and it's exciting to be around these type of creative, innovative folks. We've got 2 rock star chefs. We've got chief marketing officers that have incredible experience and are doing some really great things with breakthrough advertising. So, and remind me, I'll send some to you so you can see it. But the talent there, and then you've got to change the culture. You got to let people believe and think that they are part of something bigger than themselves. So we are instituting what we call a values-based performance culture. Because in my family, it was very nurturing, but if you didn't perform, my dad would kick you out.
That sounds like a tough house,
Okay,
but
well,
actually, it's very much like mine. Shout out, Dad. I get it.
There was no free ride in my family, and there's no free ride. But everybody wants to be part of something special. So what we talk about is the shining city on the hill for us is exactly what we showed the investing public today, and people reacted very positively to it. But all our folks, everybody wants to be part of something special. And I said to them, look, I've been fortunate enough to do this a couple of times. I go, the great thing about this is it's hard to see when you're in the middle of all of it because there's so much activity going on, but you can look back and you say, you know what? I was there when that happened and we did something special together.
I'm going to ask you this, and it's going to cringe a little bit for me, the millennial question. You have these guys, McDonald's, all the fast food guys, they're now racing to the bottom in price. You have the fast casual company. Millennial doesn't want to go to Applebee's or IHop. How do you respond?
Actually, that's the secret that no one seems to understand. Half of our customer base is under the age of 34. Last time I looked, they were millennials.
Yeah.
So I love the headline because they keep running it as if millennials don't like casual dining, so therefore casual dining is dying. I'm like, well, not at Applebee's or IHop because half of my guests are below the age of 34. We skew across all the demographics. Millennials love our product. Now, are we getting the urban millennial food snob? No,
Well, they
we're
like
not.
the green tea latte, Steve.
Yeah, we're not. And so, but what we are getting is people that love great food, love a fun environment, they love a welcoming environment. One thing we do is we take everybody as their authentic, genuine self. And as you can see this country coming apart at the seams, both at IHop and Applebee's, it's a respite because everybody's welcome and we're going to treat everybody with dignity and respect, and we're going to welcome you as you are, not as we want you to be. And so we may not appeal to a certain crowd in this town, but let me tell you something. We represent the 99% and they love our brands.
And well, let me lend it on this too. You've already started to see results here. I think you've been very aggressive on Applebee's with the promotions. I mean, $1 drink. $3.99 burgers. You've already started to see some of the.
So, and what we're doing is we're reminding people, and actually we're reminding ourselves because we sort of forgot. It's all about value with our customers. Our customers work hard for their money, and they want real value. And so sometimes they're going to spend a little bit more, and sometimes they can only spend a little bit less. And so, but what we want to do is we want to make sure that we have an option for them at every meal that they want to have with us. We want to drive more frequency, not less. We want them to come in and know, hey, I can go in and splurge at IHop and spend $20 for 2, or I can get in and out of there for $10 or $11, depending on how I'm feeling that month. And so we need to continue to remind people that we are a value-oriented brand, and that people can come in, and we love it when you come in and splurge on yourself. But on the other hand, if you're feeling a little tight, we've got great product for you to buy as well.
Sure. Well, good luck with the turnaround. We'll certainly be watching it.
Thanks. Always good to be here.
Thank you.